Assalamu alaikum guys, it's Friday evening and I've just finished work. 2 events in 1 week. So second event is Islamic Relief, who have joined up with Halal Food Festival and also Saffron events. So yeah, so we're just going there. It's an influencer event, so you can come along with me and see what we do in the influencer event. And yes, I'm feeling really tired. It's been a long week. So guys, it's a bit windy. Here we are. It's Saffron headquarters. I'm here with hubby. Let's go in and find out. Huh? Yeah, I can too.
Genuinely. I don't know if you know, but every single person in this room, and your plus ones, have been specially hand-picked for tonight's event. So there is a recess and we're so happy that it's back. And it's back because of you, because of the content that was created, the hype that it created. Glasgow loved the Halal Food Festival and they wanted it back. So we're so glad that we're able to do that today. And our insider session today.
Thank you all for coming today. Nabil from Islamic Relief told me that he has a couple of friends that he wants me to meet. I didn't realize it was going to be, all of you guys. I feel like you guys have captured me today. The last time I was in front of an audience like this, everybody was directly in front of me. This time you guys have got me cornered from both sides, so there's no getting away. I don't think I'll be able to run away from any of Isra's questions in regards to feedback from last year. So you guys have me cornered right now. But no, first of all, thank you guys for taking time out. Ever since then, we've conquered first home, Leicester, Manchester. Can this come up to Scotland? I said, is there even a halal audience in Scotland? But last year, we delivered 10,000 people. But I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not saying this because you are the audience in front of me. You are the most beautiful crowd that we get. And the feedback that we got was absolutely phenomenal. Yes, we get things wrong. We learn as we go. The most beautiful thing about bringing it to Scotland was when we got the feedback, it was a great event, but did you think about this? You could have maybe improved on that. And it was said in such a beautiful way that I felt like, what? We're going to come back. We're going to show them that we actually listened. And the general feedback was, we wanted to come back, and that's why we're here. We're here because there's a demand for it. We're here because, I keep getting told by Islamic Relief that there's not much that happens up here that represents, you guys. By us not coming here, it leaves a void. If it's been done once and it doesn't keep coming back, who's there to represent us? Who's there to represent, our youngers? When I say that, I mean our children. I've got young children and I want them to be represented. When a lot of us are sat around tables when they're at university, when you're at work, and come along the summer holidays, and I say this a lot of the times, is in them situations, you're sat around the table and people are talking about, oh, so what are you doing during the holidays? People talk about, oh, we're going to Glastonbury Festival. They love getting their wellies on and jumping in the mud. People are going to wireless and all of these different types of festivals. Our community should feel proud and represented and be able to put their hand up and say, hey, I go to the Halal Food Festival because that's what represents me. So that's the most important thing, is about representation, is creating a platform for vendors, creating a platform for our community, creating a platform for content creators. Levels to it, working with places like the SEC, it's not easy. There's so much red tape. So we've learned that, like how do we deal with knowing how much demand there's actually going to be at an event? If it's never been done before. If we got up to 10,000 people, but a week before the event we were on 5,000 ticket sales. So we communicate that to our vendors. The vendors get prepared with that. The vendors traveling up can only bring what they feel is sufficient for that. Just a second. Okay, so this is last year's floor plan. Okay, so this gives you the hall. Now, this year we've signed up to the full hall space, and the reason why we only signed up to 2/3 was because we didn't know what the demand was going to be in terms of the footfall. Run off here, and I'm going to show you where all the street food vendors are. Basically, there's no street food vendors on the sides anymore, so there won't be queues crossing each other. I'm going to run over to the screen from 11 a.m. because I thought it was a little bit early, for people to be coming and having breakfast there, even though I didn't enjoy it. But 12 o'clock is now the time. So the first session will be 12 till 4, the second session will be 4 till 8, and we've limited the amount of full day ticket holders. So more space as well, so it will feel a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
Let them know. At the Halal Food Festival, we're very well aware, and we'll take that up with the vendors and say, guys, this is the feedback that we're getting. But we don't dictate the prices. We don't know how much they've spent on a hotel. We don't know how much they've spent on importing this Wagyu pastrami. We don't know any of that. What we know is we charge them a pitch fee to be there. We charge them a pitch fee which, in line with other exhibitions and food festivals, is a lot lower than other food festivals.
Sisters, mashallah, jazakallah khair. I'm actually so nervous because there's so many cameras out. I'll probably get cancelled in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, please be careful with what you're saying.
Static, and just looking at the screens, they were saying there's a halal environment for my family to enjoy. I think somebody did say they enjoyed it.
UN panel determined amounts to a genocide. The death toll is staggering. The scale of devastation is breathtaking.
The Black Friday offer for the Halal Food Festival is a huge £5 off per ticket. Not only that, you get 50% off Just Eat just this weekend. So get your tickets now. It's a full day ticket. Usually that costs you £15. It's costing you only £10. Full day experience. Come and get involved. We'll see you there, inshallah.
Envelope, just putting a bit of excitement for the Halal Food Festival. But I will stop talking now. Our volunteer.
Press start when you're ready. You want me to make the match? Yeah, make the match up, please.
the event for Halal Food Festival
2026.
26 इसने बोला ही नहीं जा रहा ये हालत हो गई है चलो इनका भी व्लॉग है आप लोग इनको भी फॉलो करें अब इंशाल्लाह मुलाकात होगी okay then so from last night's insider session with Halal Food Festival and Islamic Relief and Saffron events, these are the things that we got in our goodie bag. So this mobile mobile stand, and a list of all the vendors, and plus it's actually increasing as well, and some bits from Islamic Relief, and this is my badge.